Okay, then don't give a da-ba-ba. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, and welcome to Stop Hannah Time. I'm in my living room. Do you like this as a choice of set? Let me know in the comments. I personally been liking it quite a bit because there's a lot more natural daylight, isn't there, here? Also, you can't see all the shit that's in my room still because I'm still unpacking. It's not as bad as it was. First off, I must say a massive thank you to everyone who turned up at MCM. Whether you turned up when I was there or not, thank you for coming out and showing your support. Thank you for buying our merch. Thank you for patiently waiting in queues, apart from that douchebag with the keyboard, who most people on Reddit said pushed in. If you ever turn up again and push in, I will ask Kev to kick you out. Apart from you and your friend, thank you to everyone who turned up. Thank you for your kind words. It was really actually quite enlightening from my point of view to, because things like the Uncharted 4 videos have been quite popular, within reasons, obviously, like the views aren't great, but I figured that a lot of you were doing exams and so you weren't on your social media as much and you weren't watching videos as much. But for me that was quite interesting because I figured that that was going on because it happens every year. There's clear patterns when university exams and school exams hit, but it was very interesting to hear from your point of view, because it kind of affirmed that. I'd also like to say an additional thank you to all of those who felt comfortable sharing their, I don't want to say life stories with us, but all those people who came along and went, this is what you've done for my life. Now I might tear up a bit here because I can feel it kicking off, but you guys were brilliant. It's not often that I am reduced to tears. In fact, it's really rare that I'm reduced to tears, especially when it's people. Animals get me more than people because animals can't defend themselves. But one or two of you turned up and said some things that made myself, and I know certainly Martin, reevaluate what we do. Reevaluate might not be the right word, but like for me, I know that the views that I'm getting are a bit of a concern. So for example, the Solars project, before anyone takes a cut from that revenue, has currently only made $19. That's a video that's been out for 3 days. So for me, there are elements of concern for me that I won't be able to continue doing this as a job. When you go to MCM or you go to other events, that sort of melts away because you see the other side. You see the people who turn up and they go, you know, my kids now talk because of your videos, or you know, I was in critical care and you stopped me. So that kind of stuff, is what keeps us going. That kind of thing, of those stories, are the things that motivate us to do what we do. Even if we're sitting there going, fuck, I have no money, I may have to turn this into a hobby again. So yeah, thank you to all of you who came and gave us, you know, your stories, what we've done for you. And yeah, by telling us how we have helped you, you help us. So I think that's the thing I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. Thank you. Right, so moving on from that, let's talk very quickly about other news that's going on. So you'll notice I'm wearing this t-shirt. I've got hair all over it already. And this is my new t-shirt. Now it is currently on the UK store. What I'd quite like to do is do like an advert for it, like a standalone advert, where I take my YouTube Knits Hannah doll and Libby and we go adventuring in the garden. But obviously that involves getting Libby and going adventuring in the garden, and because she's a cat, like, it basically is going to be me following her around with a camera and hoping I can get something worthwhile. I believe it will be going over to the US as well, but I have no ETA on that. So if you really want to get it, then get it on the UK store. Sorry, out of my hands, sadly. I wish I could have all the merch on both sides of the pond, but it's not my call or my shipping costs, annoyingly. If I can wave a magical wand and everyone, like, fucking customs fees, bye-bye, because I've done it the other way. I buy t-shirts in the US, and I'd get rid of all that, but what the heck. I suppose as well, if we leave the EU, we'll be paying customs fees for the EU, won't we, guys? Fuck that. Anyway, so if you do like it, there is a link in the description to the store where the item lives, and obviously you can also pick up any of the other swag that is available on the store. There's still some Owl Island t-shirts, I believe, Fright Night as well. I think we're out of ladies' tees for Fright Night, and I think that is it. Once we're out, we are out. I'm also going to be going to I-58. I think I'm doing all 3 days. God knows. But stay tuned for more information on that. Also, the main Yogs Twitter will have information on that as and when it hits. The big other thing I wanted to talk about, lots of big things, but big other thing I wanted to talk about today is content. For a moment there I forgot what it was called, which is really helpful. I'm going to be changing how the channel works after E3, because whilst I do like being a Let's Player, and I do love doing these huge series where we play through the game, and often I do it in like 1 sitting or 2 sittings because fuckers in the comments spoil everything, but also because then it's done. I would like to make the channel more varied, and it needs to be more varied. I can see it in the analytics. People are not watching as much. It's kind of expected though. In this day and age, people go and check the first video, go, do I want to buy it? And then you lose 50% at least of the viewership. So that is the kind of stuff that I need to be tailoring towards. I need to be doing more one-off things. And if there is a huge positive response, and I mean like you guys are screaming for more, not just, oh, I quite like it, then I think what I'm going to be doing is either live streaming it and then putting it up on the channel afterwards as a complete thing, and then you could watch like 4 hours in one. This is an example, don't get excited. Mass Effect 4, Deus Ex, and like The Witcher are all out on the same day, and I'm going like, fuck, how do I deal with this? Do 1 video of each, and then the one that's like Ultimate Champion gets played first. So that I think is probably the best way of doing it, is just because we have so many new titles coming out and so many new titles across the year. In the old days, it used to be that you guys got variety anyway because there was nothing until August onwards. But now everyone is going, oh, I can release games all the way through the year, and for me it has been exhausting because I'm going like, shit, I've got to get ahead on this series, I've got to edit this series, but I need to provide an alternative to this series for the people who don't like this series, so let's do 2 videos a day on my own, fuck. So that needs to stop. That definitely needs to stop, because I am flailing my way wildly towards exhaustion, and we can't have that. We can't have that. That's just stupid. If I can see it coming, I shouldn't be allowing it to happen. So live streams provide me with a facility to play the game. I don't have to do any editing. I get to interact with you guys as well. It also gives you guys a facility to donate and give back if you want to. As I said, I think I said at the start, I want to get a new audio setup for the house because I still have my old mic. Like, it's like 4 years old. It's starting to show its age. So that, green screen, lighting as well for the webcam setup that I've got, all of that stuff needs to happen. Ideally, I'd like to get a new camcorder as well, or, you know, proper DSLR, but that's quite a lot of money as well. So something to think about if you are watching the live stream. I need to basically do like a price up and do goals, and say like, today we're going to be raising money for a camera or whatever, and then it will help you guys sort of envision, and also you know what the money's going towards. You're not just chucking money at me going, oh, she'll spend it on, I don't know, sweets. That will not really actually affect your viewing at all, because it will still be live streamed, as I said, and put up afterwards, and basically you'll get like bulk instead, because it won't be a video a day of 15 to 20 minutes. It will be, 2 hours of Hannah's live stream yesterday of this game. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it's not too scary for everyone, and I hope it fucking works, to be honest. Like, it is definitely a concern that in the ever-changing age of digital media that we're not kind of keeping with the times. So you'll have to let me know if the model works or not. But on my side, it should provide a lot less stress and a lot less editing time, which means a lot more gaming time and general chill time. So yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. Hopefully it won't affect your viewing experience other than giving you more variety, but also the stuff from the live streams, which you were going to get anyway. So the final thing I want to show you guys is a little parcel that turned up for me at the office last week. And it's from America, and it's from someone that hopefully you'll recognise the name of, and that is Sad Pear, who is freaking awesome. And I guess we'll see what's in here. I've said freaking awesome, who knows? I don't know what's in here yet. I'm sure it's great. But yeah, so this says, congratulations. Welcome to the delightful terror of having a mortgage. Yes, yes, that's a very good description of it. I hope this is only the first part of many new ventures for you personally and professionally. Thought I would add to the international flavour of your something collection. The something is one of my all-time favourites. Also, my favourite kitchen tool. Sweet, which is helpful for some random half onions. Yes, okay. We'll see what it is in a minute. But I'm already going like, ooh, kitchen stuff. May your attic never be leaky or haunted. All the best, Sad Pear. Well, we went up in the attic the other day, and it's fucking terrifying up there because there is probably about the space of this sofa. So the sofa sort of ends like, so if you added on that part of my arm, that's how big it is. That's the bit you can stand on, and then there's a tiny little bit more where you can fit like 3 boxes, and that's the only bit that's boarded. Everything else is, all of the boards are really like wonky and wobbly as well, and just terrifying. So like, boyfriend went up there, 6'4", got in, no worries, but then we discovered I couldn't lift the boxes to him because I was really short, so we did it the other way round. So we've both been up in the attic, and there's nothing dead up there, but there are, which is slightly scary, 2 framed pictures which are rotting, which is not only the story of Dorian Gray, but also Paranormal Activity 1. So those 2 photos in the attic, and we may all die tonight. I don't know. Libby will be alright though, wherever she is. You alright under there? So, now we've read the card and talked about the attic, what's actually in here? We've got food huggers, set of 4. So these are like, you put them on your food and you keep them sealed. Or you can also use them to reseal open cans and jars, it looks like. They're microwave and dishwasher safe. That's really cool. So yeah, you just like bung them on the bottom or the back. Look, I'll show you if it's not really reflecting. Look, so that'd be really cool actually, because there's a half-used onion in the fridge currently that's wrapped in cling film, and I keep looking at it going like, I've got to deal with you. So that's actually amazing. Thank you very much for those. And then this, which everyone will love, it's the Homesick Texan Cookbook. So, if you didn't know, Sad Pear is from Texas, and so has sent me like an authentic Texan cookbook from a 7th generation Texan. There's watermelon salsa, fried frog's legs, not so much, although we don't really have frog here, like frog's legs, so we might never experience that one. It's just all the bits and bobs that we could totally make in the UK ourselves, but we'd be doing it off like the BBC's website, and I don't know about you, but Jamie Oliver telling me how to do like, what was it called? I just saw it. I don't know where it's gone. But like any of the like hot sauces or any of that shit, like it doesn't sit right with me. Okra as well, like I'm sure Jamie Oliver knows what he's doing, but I'd much rather have a Texan tell me how to do my okra, or you know, any of this stuff, or ribs or barbecue, just amazing. So thank you very much for that. That will go down a real treat with myself and the boyfriend, who does also cook. He made marshmallows at the weekend whilst I wasn't here. They're quite nice. thank you very much for watching. Thank you to, as I said, everyone from MCM. Thank you to Sad Pair, to all the people who sent me nice cards and stuff for my birthday. I think I've thanked most of you on Twitter, but thank you anyway. If not, some of you were unnamed or didn't have a tag, so I've done my best. But thank you very much. And yeah, don't forget to check out the t-shirt. Go buy the t-shirt, because you're directly supporting me, and Yogs get a cut as well, so you're kind of supporting Yogs too. So go buy the t-shirt. It's that totally cool man's. There's ladies and men's. And yeah, video description for that. Video description for the subreddit, where you can tell me all about what you thought about this video, or, you know, future thoughts or games to play or any of that shizzle. Get some coffee as well in the description, and I will link you to I58, all the information that the Yogs Twitter have. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week.